Hi, welcome to another episode. In this one, I will be talking through using deodorant sticks as a good way of sampling a particular scent that you might be interested in. One of the ways, for as long as I could remember, as soon as I realized that you could always buy, for a quarter or even less of the price of a full bottle of fragrance, you can get yourself a deodorant sticks, put it on, and just feel the scent out first before you go for the big bottle. I found it as a very good way of testing out if a scent is for you or not without, blind buying or buying a full bottle for that matter. So the input cost there very low. Like I say, you'll spend like a quarter of a usual full bottle size fragrance. Yeah, and it's ideal also for layering. If you want to test out wearing two different scents, you can put this on and maybe layer on a different fragrance, onto your skin just to see, test, be your own perfumer in a way. And longevity of these things, usually it's also a good way to test the longevity of the fragrance, because you put it on your underarms, and as you sweat, as you perspire, the scent develops, and you can get different notes, the different layers you can always get, and when it disappears, it disappeared, depending on how you sweat. But it's a good way of testing, a scent overall. And in my collection at the moment, I currently have these five. Tabac Original. It came as part of a gift set with the eau de cologne. Yeah, it's a woody aromatic. It gives you a very soapy kind of scent. Very very old fragrance. I don't know how different this formulation is from the original 1959, but for old school nostalgia sake, you can get yourself one of these just to enjoy in your home, or as you jump out of the shower in the evenings and laying around watching TV. A great scent. And then the original legendary aquatic Davidoff cool water. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the original aquatic, released in 1988. This fragrance dominated the 90s, so to say, because late 80s and then the 90s is when it really blew up. It's still very much available. People are still wearing it. I'll also be featuring it in EDT performance in my channel in the upcoming weeks. Notes here: seawater, mint, green notes, so very aquatic greeny type of scent. Very very good, still wearable in this day and age from what I can what I've experienced with the deodorant stick. And then from the Davidoff line, one of the latest releases released, I think this was 2019, Davidoff Run Wild, with notes of ginger, cinnamon, fair resin, tonka bean, very very pleasant scent. For example, after buying this, after a week of spending time with this, I knew that okay, I need to get my bottle of Run Wild EDT, very good fragrance. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with the Run Wild fragrance line from Davidoff. And then next up, Lacoste L12 Blanc. Also another one where I picked up the deodorant stick, and then after a week or a couple of days I realized what, I need to get my bottle of this, which is in the mail, and then I'll probably review it. It's a very very pleasant soapy, they describe it as a woody aromatic. It's got a grapefruit note, rosemary, cedar needles, ylang ylang, and tuberose. So very flowery as well, but very very pleasant type of scent. Highly highly recommended. L12 Blanc. And then one of my absolute favorites, where I've already bought the fragrance bottle, Coach for Men. Beautiful beautiful scent. It's got that prominent pear note up top, bergamot, lavender, grapefruit, you know, all my favorite notes, cardamom, geranium. You know, it's fruity, it's aromatic, it's got a bit of woods there. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Yeah, and yeah, this is one of those ones that I just picked up, you know, a couple of months ago as I was really starting to get serious with my, you know, starting up my fragrance collection. And then, you know, I bought this, and then I decided, you know what, oh my gosh, I've just remembered how much of a brilliant fragrance this Coach for Men is. Very versatile, office friendly, signature scent worthy. Yeah, everyday scent, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah, and that's it. Those are the deodorant sticks. I've got 5 at the moment. I've got a couple coming in, but it's a good way, you know, to test out, you know, fragrances before pulling the trigger and getting a bottle of something, you know, because sometimes, you know, things need to be tested. Like, you need to live with a fragrance before you decide to buy it, especially if you're not a collector like me, where I just blind buy, I taste, you know, I bring in a lot of fragrances into my collection. So yeah, with that said, please like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Till the next time, My Fragrance Journey channel. Peace.